everyone, this is Mrs. Morgan with Operations with Radical Expressions Day 2. We're going to continue to simplify radical expressions. They are going to be a bit more complicated today, of course. So we're going to throw some more distributive property in there. We're actually double distributing this time. So our first term will go here and, oh wow, there. Our second term will go here and here. So let's get started. So our first term will be 20 root 18. Our second term will be 28 root 30. Our third term will be minus 10 root 30. And our third term will be minus 14 root 50. Now I'm looking this over for things that I can simplify. I do have some simplifying available in this first term and in this last term. Our root 30s, though, they don't simplify. I can, however, clean them up to 18 root 30. So I'll do that, and then we'll just get to work on this other stuff. So 20 root 18 is 20 root 9, root 2. This was positive, so we'll put a plus here. And our minus 14 root 50, minus 14 root 25, root 2. And we can simplify this a bit further. 20 times 3 root 2. I'll leave that for later. And minus 14 times 5 root 2. And we will get 60 root 2. And we'll get minus 70 root 2. So finally, approaching an answer, our piece here comes down 18 root 30 and our terms here and here can combine for minus 10 root 2. And that is our fully simplified answer for that example. All right. And more distributing. So again, we will distribute our first term, and then we will distribute our second term. So we will have 6 root 30 we will have 4 minus 4 root 20 9 root 45 positive, so positive 9 root 45 and minus 6 root 30. And for me, right away, the thing that I want to notice, because I'm lazy and I want to stop writing this, is if I have positive 6 root 30 and negative 6 root 30, those are going to cancel out. So let's oust these, shall we? That makes this a lot easier to look at. Okay. So we're going to simplify here. Negative 4 root 20, so we have minus 4 root 4 root 5 plus 9 root 9 root 5. Oh wow, that sounds the same. Excuse me. So we'll just continue our way down. Negative 4 times root 2 is root 5 plus 9 times 3 root 5. And what are we coming up on here? Negative 8 root 5 plus 27 root 5. Ooh, those combine. How about that? Okay, so these are going to combine for a final simplified answer of 19 root 5. And that is our second simplified example. Example 3. Hey, we're not distributing anymore, but there's fractions, so I imagine you guys are still ticked. I can't make you happy either way. So we'll just try and keep moving. When we have square roots of fractions, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to square root the top and we're going to square root the bottom. And we will go ahead and simplify this next piece a little bit. 3 root 4 root 7 minus 10, and we'll square root the top, and we will square root the bottom. Ew, that's going to be gross in a minute, but we'll get it fixed. All right, continuing to clean as we work our way across our 6 root 7 over 2 plus, this is times 2. I'm just going to put 6 root 7 and minus 10, and we have 1 over root 7, which will simplify this whole mess in a second. But we'll go back and get these first. So my 6 over 2, that's going to simplify to 3 root 7. Oh, plus our 6 root 7. And, you know, we'll just leave that for now. Okay, we're going to look at this business here. And the way that we handle that is we need to get that square root out of the denominator is we're going to multiply it times square root 7 over square root 7. And it's going to give us minus 10, 1 times square root 7 root 7 over square root 49. So we can continue to clean this. 9 root 7 minus 10 root 7 over 7. Is that simplified right there? And I think we could go a bit further with this. I think the nicest way to do it, and this is going to be kind of weird for you folks, 9 is the same thing as (63) over 7. I went with that because I want a denominator of 7. So I'm going to call this thing 63 root 7 all over 7. So that way I can subtract these like they're like terms and just get one nice looking answer. So 63 minus 10 is going to be 53 square root 7 all over 7 for one somewhat nice looking term. I imagine y'all have questions on that. Don't worry about it too much when it comes up on your assignment. Make sure you talk to me if you have questions. That'll be all. Thanks.